We all listen to different stuff and we all know different stuff. Especially now, everybody listens to their own, they say, curated suite of what? Podcasts, news shows, whatever. Lectures, seminars, think tanks, 92nd Street Wise, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff out there. And a lot of law podcasts, Lawfare, Legal AF, Democracy Docket. You know, these are the real news channels now, news stations. That and what, Newsmax and the pure propaganda delivery. So, first of all, and I have emphasized this, I'm going to continue to emphasize it because it's a quite final ontological, metaphysical reality. It's a metaphysical truth. Whatever the reality is, zeitgeist-wise, in this country, there is simply no way not only Donald Trump, but anybody remotely affiliated with MAGA can really tell what's going on. Because, you know, I hesitate to say they're all illiterate. I don't want to make it about people. Let's just say that the ideal ego embodied in the apotheosis of Donald Trump, you know, the apotheosis of the MAGA paradigm, is a kind of idealized illiteracy. That much seems quite palpable. So let's get rid of all that woke reasoning stuff. But that's where they're gone. That's where they're gone, because they cannot make a defense of human reason. They will be unwilling to defend human reason because they know any of them, Tulsi Gabbard, Howard Nutlick, Carolyn Levitt, Donald Trump, did I say J.D. Vance? I don't know. You know, who is there? Russell Vought. I've never heard him speak. You know, I still stand by quite firmly by the statement that the only real variable to account for is Steve Bannon. You know, nobody really knows how much he knows. So in a world of illiteracy across the board, Steve Bannon is really the only discernible, palatable theoretical apparatus, because you know. All right, so I personally, and I'm sure this can't happen, and I'm not in the business of making prognostications, so that's kind of beside the point exactly what will happen. I mean, we know the Trump presidency will end. I mean, we know that Donald Trump won't be president forever. See, slogging through the trajectory these past years, every step, I mean, you've been there with me. We've all been there. We've all been through this. Those of us that were, of age, or of political age, let's say, when Trump showed up. It's been 10 years. Every step along the way, there's no reason to mention, 20 things or 100 things or 1,000 things that have happened. But now you can feel it, I can feel it, the momentum's there. He's gone. He's gone because, how he really sent 2,000 troops to Iran to go do what? Why did they go? I mean, why would any troop go if you're not willing to tell them anything about what the mission is? Because everybody's in the dark. Nobody knows what it is. What is America, United States of America, doing in Iran? Nobody knows. So if there are, like, as Professor Nichols says, 2,000 Marines. Oh, and he mentioned somebody, I don't give a shit about who the name was, but they said, no, these won't be boots on the ground, these 2,000 Marines. Okay, so it's not a war. And the soldiers that we're sending to the not a war are not boots on the ground. So they're not boots on the ground at the not war. Heather Cox Richardson made some interesting arguments yesterday. She rejects the idea that the 25th Amendment is a good idea. I should hesitate a little bit because I don't know if that's exactly her view. What she did draw our attention to is the idea that using the 25th Amendment for real would create like very big seismic shocks in MAGA world, but Look, I mean, look, to my mind, the only way to really get the country back on track is it has to be one fell swoop. It has to be one devastating symbolic gesture, and he's removed by office. Removed from office by dinner tonight, March 23rd, 2026. Before what? He potentially obliterates the largest petroleum plants in Iran. Literally for no stated reason at all. Okay, there are hundreds of millions of people in the world who right now find that 100% unacceptable, and we are literally dropping everything in our lives to make sure that it doesn't happen. Willing to. Might happen. Who knows? Who knows what the fuck is going to happen? Nobody fucking knows. But this is as disastrous as it can get. Unless you want, or unless I should say we, because the I is we and we is I. Okay, let's suppose some very catastrophic, worst case scenario. Like let's say that somehow we start talking about the movie Threads, or the movie like the day after tomorrow, or the day before yesterday, or something. And or America Mile, that was a good one. Look, even considering such, far-flung, far-fetched, remote hypotheticals, that'd be the end of his presidency, just like that. Maybe he could squeeze off one if somebody was willing, one disastrous attack. If somebody was willing to pull the trigger for him, but he's not willing to pull the trigger himself. I doubt it. But let him try something crazy. Let him try to I don't know what they kill. What Kim Jong-un kill his brother with, like VX nerve agent. But it's too sophisticated. See, that's the other thing. I mean, he's not going to be. He is not sophisticated enough to create any real catastrophic violence. How much violence is he capable of creating? Like, really? We don't have any real good evidence. I mean, here's an idea that I don't hesitate to say. I think I've said it several times. I mean, we are so long overdue for 10,000 politicians and academics to be arrested and thrown in jail. So now it doesn't fucking matter. I mean, yeah, you come over, whatever. Throw academics in jail. It'd just be a joke. People will just laugh at him. All the judges are throwing shit out. Like judges are finally, waking up. If any Trump shenanigans go in front of a judge, like, hey, this academic was arrested and for saying unpatriotic things or like terrorist threats against national security. And there I'll be standing in the court, standing in front of the judge, wearing my histrionics. Where's my uniform? Where's my uniform? Oh, okay, well, yeah. Go in front of the judge. Hi, Your Honor. What? It gets to the point, now it gets to the point where you say, I dare you, motherfucker. I dare you, motherfucker. But don't just arrest me. No. Go arrest 10,000 philosophers. I dare you to find them. It'll take you fucking 5 years.